And starting today, 16-year-olds in trouble with the law will no longer be automatically treated like adults. Phase 1 of the new Raise the Age law is now in effect, and this new policy aims to give teenagers the benefit of the doubt in the criminal justice system.
Before today, New York was one of just a few states still treating 16 and 17-year-olds as adults in court. News 4's Jen Shantz tells us how the new law works. Jen?
Well, Jackie, starting today, if a 16-year-old is accused of a crime, they'll be funneled through the family court system as opposed to going straight into the criminal system, as was previously the case. I spoke to a mother of a now adult offender who believes if Raise the Age was in place when her teenage son committed a crime, his outcome may have been different.
16 and 17-year-olds in every aspect of the law are treated as children. Only in the criminal system do we treat 16 and 17-year-olds as adults.
That was family court judge Kevin Carter back in March after state lawmakers earmarked $100 million in the budget for Raise the Age. Among other things, the law establishes a new youth part of state Supreme Court, presided over by a family court judge trained to handle misdemeanor cases of 16-year-olds. Previously, those went to adult criminal court. This law change hits home for Nora Massey. Her son Terrell was convicted of second-degree murder in Amherst back in 2005.
He was a child then, and he's a grown man now. So all of his youthful years he spent in prison with adults.
He's now serving 25 years to life. In recent years, she's become a vocal supporter of Raise the Age.
There are certain offenses such as murder and rape where an individual who's 13, 14, 15 years old could be tried in adult court.
For felony cases, the DA will decide how best to move forward. Violent felonies like those Terrell was convicted of wouldn't automatically fall under the adolescent offender flag. But even teens accused of violent felonies now have certain protections. For example, their parents have to be notified of their arrest, and if they're present during questioning, must also be read Miranda rights. The DA says he's still planning to approach gang-related shootings and homicides as adult cases and try them in criminal court.
But for the other 95% of the crimes that 16 and 17-year-olds do, I believe that it's appropriate to treat them as children and to treat them in family court.
Now, this new law applies currently only to 16-year-olds. The legislation takes effect for 17-year-olds next October. Jen Shantz, News 4.